Fields of paperwork are discouraging the next generation of farmers from entering the market. That warning coming today from the Canadian Federation of Independent Business. It found nearly 7 out of 10 farmers today would not advise the next generation to run an ag business. Joining me now to help us understand why that is Brianna Solberg with the CFIB. Brianna, good to speak with you.
Thanks for having me.
Farmers clearly frustrated over all of this red tape. Can you give us some examples of, current regulations seen as excessive?
Yeah, so what we're talking about here is everything from routine approvals for permit applications, for grain storage or for drainage. And those applications can drag on for months, sometimes even years before we see acceptance. And record keeping has become a full-time job in and of itself. And small business owners don't have compliance departments. They don't have administrative departments to help them with these tasks. It's the farmers themselves sitting at the kitchen table filing this paperwork.
I talked about the next generation, but these impacts really go beyond that. Many farmers you spoke to are worried about their own survival as well.
That's right. Around 90% said that they're worried about the state of their own operations. And they're saying that red tape is a significant cause for the burnout. They just want to do what they do best, and that's grow the food that Canadians consume. But instead, they're being tied down with paperwork on top of all the other issues they're already facing: supply chain disruptions, higher costs, trade disputes, labor shortages, you name it. This could be the straw that breaks the camel's back for many of them.
There are big consequences here on the line as well. What would happen if farmers and producers in large numbers walk away from this industry?
Well, once farmers walk away from their operation, it's really difficult to climb back into that. And we see when farms shut down, we don't just see new farms starting. It's really passed on through generations. And when we hear that 7 in 10 are recommending the next generation do not take over their farm because of the red tape burden, then our food security is at risk.
Changes clearly needed from farmers' perspective. What do you think needs to be done to turn this around?
We'd love to see governments measure the burden that the agricultural sector is facing. If we have no measure, then we don't know where we stand and where we can reduce that burden. So we'd like to see a measure, and then once that's conducted, a reduction, looking to reduce the burden and just to simplify compliance so that small businesses don't have to hire consultants just so that they're complying with regulation.
Yeah, inflation and the threat of tariffs already causing enough headaches, I'm sure. Thanks so much for your time, Brianna. Great speaking with you.
Yeah, have a good one.